What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Punchlytics. Today, let's break down Jon Jones wanting 6 months to prep for Tom Aspinall. Since Jones' win over Stipe Miocic, there's been little news on the fight, except DanaWhite mentioning a summer target. Before we continue, like the video to support the channel. According to Ariel Helwani, a summer fight is unlikely as Jones wants 6 months to train. On the Ariel Helwani show, he said, "The clock is ticking. I was told Jon wants 6 months. From when the fight is locked in, that puts it in September. Money talks, but the summer window is closing. The MMA community is split. Some understand Jones's need for extra prep, given the magnitude of the fight. Others question why he's not already training, given Aspinall is the only logical opponent. Some hope the UFC compensates Tom for his patience, while others accuse Jones of stalling. The interim champ and champ should fight within 6 months, one fan argued. Another pointed out Jones has fought twice in 5 years and may delay, fake an injury, and retire. Frustration over UFC scheduling continues, with fans complaining about stalled fights, fighters hugging opponents, and pay-per-views running until 3 a.m. If this fight isn't booked for International Fight Week, who headlines instead? Magomed Ankalaev recently blocked Ariel Helwani on social media. Before UFC 313, Helwani predicted Alex Pereira would win. After Ankalaev's victory, he called out Pereira for a rematch. Helwani reposted with a clapping emoji, prompting Ankalaev to respond, "I don't like this fake big nose guy. I'm blocking him." Many fans believe Ali Abdelaziz is behind Ankalaev's post, as he has previously insulted Helwani. Helwani responded, "Hi Ali, miss you too." Back in 2024, Abdelaziz called Helwani a big-nosed coward while backing Bilal Muhammad. Charles Oliveira has also expressed interest in a fight. Charles Oliveira wants a shot at the BMF belt. Back in 2015, Charles Oliveira and Max Holloway faced off in Canada, but their bout ended abruptly in the first round when Oliveira collapsed, clutching his throat. Now, years later, Do Bronx wants to run it back, this time for the BMF title. In a recent interview with Oddspedia, Oliveira stated that if he's not fighting for the lightweight title, he wants Holloway for the BMF belt. When we talk about legacy, we talk about being a champion, but the BMF is about being the toughest guy, and I consider myself that in this division, Oliveira said. Having that belt is the only thing missing. As of now, neither the UFC nor Holloway has responded. However, after being stopped by Ilia Topuria and announcing his move to lightweight, Holloway has expressed interest in returning during International Fight Week. Sean Brady on Leon Edwards. "I can choke him out. Sean Brady is preparing for the biggest fight of his career this weekend, stepping in against former champion Leon Edwards after Jack Della Maddalena was pulled from the bout. Ahead of the fight, Brady spoke with MMA Junkie's Mike Bone about Edwards' comments on being comfortable fighting grapplers. "Guys see me and think I look strong, but until you feel my grip, my squeeze, and my pressure, it's different," Brady said. He pointed out that while Edwards has faced grapplers before, he hasn't always done well against them. Despite the fact that Edwards has never been submitted, Brady is confident in his ability. "If you have a neck, I can choke you out. Leon's got a neck, so I can choke him out for sure." Whether Brady will be the first to submit Edwards remains to be seen. UFC updates, changes, and upcoming bouts. With the Edwards vs. Brady fight set. For this weekend at the O2 Arena in London, here are some UFC updates you may have missed. First, UFC Vegas 105 on April 5th has seen a change. Ariane Carnelossi has withdrawn from her fight against Loma Lookboonmee, with Estela Nunes stepping in after a 1.5-year-long layoff. Nunes, currently on a 4-fight skid, is still searching for her first UFC win since joining in 2021. Looking ahead to UFC Des Moines in May, heavyweight Don'Tale Mayes is set to fight Thomas Peterson, with Mayes trying to snap a 2-fight losing streak while Peterson looks to rebound from his loss to Shamil Gaziev. Also in May, Paul Craig returns to action against Rinat Fakhretdinov following his 3rd consecutive middleweight loss in November. Meanwhile, Fakhretdinov is fresh off a rare majority draw against Jimmy Crute in February after winning his UFC debut in 2023. Lastly, the UFC has moved Ismail Nurmagomedov versus Jun Yong Park from the May 17th Qatar card to June 21st.